Hi, I'm Fred Waugh, and one of my projects as Canada's Parliamentary Poet Laureate is to produce a series of short videos to help make contemporary Canadian poetry more accessible. These recordings illustrate a range of poetry that reflects the identities, places, and modes of poetic writing in Canada. Besides the recording themselves, be sure to check out the supplementary material as an aid to understanding, teaching, and enjoying this poetry. As our first Canadian Poet Laureate George Bowring once said, "Listen up."
Hello, my name is Rita Wong, and I'm the co-author of Sybil, Unrest with Larissa Lai, and we are going to read you a little bit from this book of poetry that we collaborated on over a number of years. I've written a couple of other books of poetry, and I'm speaking to you from Vancouver, unceded Coast Salish territories.
And I'm Larissa Lai, also very grateful to be speaking to you from unceded territories on Coast Salish land. I'm also the author of a couple of books, a couple of novels, and one other poetry book, and then this book with Rita. And we're going to be reading from the book that we collaborated on together called Sybil, Unrest.
Televised revulsion, armed patrols against anadromous androgens, pixelated, shot-at black hair, signals amber, red light, distract the gaze from Canada's Expert Destruction Corporation. Literal spectators, witless, repeat rich history, repelled, rusted, repressed, undertow, rudderless economy, bodies adrift, flail against smug myopia, continental shrift.
Utopia by distraction, interaction scripted, relief without prevention, continuous content, confessional denominator. I slept with my lycanthropic boyfriend's teenage feral son in a high-security nuclear facility while high on crystal meth, accompanied by a 16-piece brass band in hopes of winning $1 million, while other contestants waited in a sweatshop in Shenzhen, decorated with apsaras and Buddha heads. Agon of capital, mechanical repetition plus survival wages. Big brother's other sister, yours was the weakest wink. Drink the vision, watch the scream, dream the snuff. Congratulate the contradiction. We couldn't have done it without you.
Quotidian terror knifed and Nike'd our backs, tromped and stumped, stunned by spectacle farce. Realty teeters, middle fingers dystopia by subtraction. Marked economy stabs false prices onto water, air, land. Stuck pig grunts pumped full of antibiotics. Psychotic bacon beckons. Know thy enzyme. Transgenic, estrogenic, effluvium transfers into your porcine gut. Glow-in-the-dark hash browns come with the order. Spud muffin, let's haunch.
Grow in the park hallucinations, corn-born corn. The colonel's boys lick and sniff, stiff-coiffed, southern fresh off the flight. The border's hoarders in starched shirts. Unicycle the reinterpretation of travel documented to suit the spiffy, while cirrus clowns intone, give the dog a bone. Old man laughs up his sleeve, fishes for the colonel of Ruth, and her book flaps open. In the same place that you die, I will die. We travel over and over. It's just another holy roller.
Charged happenstance in the wake of tidal genocide. Thousands of turtles roll over in that mass grave, the oceanic bedslide. Trawled and mauled, oh palimpsest of crushed shells. Succor a queer sorrow, unappeasable and viral, vestiges of heads that will not erupt through hallowed skin into dizzying love. Swim in the wake of your death, my death, our deaths, soaked in cumulus disturbance, long for electric release, but pent in transnational circuits, await more deaths as capital's corpses accumulate.
Housed on rooftops, feet fet without earth. Spirit of the weak raised poolside. 15 famous porn stars stimulate economy. Abstraction escalates. Cash as concept waxes material. Corporate cops regulate muscular flows. Tear perforated strip to detach soul at point of entry. Nation's heart triple bypassed. Tremble, quivers, senses nervous surge of global power. Brokers shudder as social organism flips right out. Alternate current gushes to haunted gap. Now you see it, now you don't.
Robocrop, distraught, slimed and stymied, port of century, incriminate testosterone gentry, disgruntled suburban complacency, crumpled, crestfallen, fallacious fellatio, primetime news, redundant money speak, derivative divergence, divulging discord, demonic harmonic of the Coca-Cola commercial, tinny addictions, mass collusions collapse, denuded.
Lesser collisions slide sideways. Overpass grows over. Moss, lichen, prairie grass, tomatoes on vine. In big sun, in hot rain, the lyric panegyric returns. Glorious mutation, the same but gorgeous gorgon different. All tongue and lip and hair and there. Outrides dogged apocalypse. Follows wet night, twist twining, slip gliding into the cricked cracks, the hallowed hollows, left after the last flesh has rotted and returned to earth. I'll glow if I have to, adapt the toxin, adopt the biological discontinuity, adore the exhausted, embrace the uranium depleted. Loving the alienated, purity skids on pink lake. Birds rock to their own conference after the fire.